Hello, and this is Squirreleyez, and I'm here to talk about equipment and the best way to make your equipment most efficiently to save you the most mats and time. And this is a correction over my previous video where I gave you a little piece of bad information and corrected that in this one. And so let's go ahead and go over this equipment again. And I want to go ahead and give you a brief intro to equipment. So to see your equipment, you click on your profile picture there. Mine's a cute little alchemist. And you can see that in this right-hand panel, all of your equipment bonuses are summed. This shows all of your equipment bonuses. And I was using my hand to point. I don't think you can see my hand, so I use the mouse. So you can see they're pretty significant. So critical rate is given by the staff. Critical resist from your armor there. Your boots give you dodge. Okay. Helmet gives you... Let's click on it to find out. Hit rate, that's what it is. Gives you hit rate, there it is, hit rate. So hit rate's pretty low, but there's a reason for that. This is actually a piece of Noble Lord equipment. We won't go over that in this video. I got a bonus skill on that. And, okay, so gloves give you skill potency, and the belt gives you skill resist. So, that's a lot of information to take in. So what are the most important pieces of equipment? Undoubtedly, it comes down to three. So the boots, probably number one, increases dodge of all creatures. You want that as high as possible. So, and if you don't have any equipment, do your boots first. Work on your stinking boots. Increases dodge of all creatures. That's going to save you so many games. Number 2 and 3, maybe tied. The gloves and the belt. You want your skill potency to be high. Skill potency does not only affect spell casting creatures. It also increases damage, things like, I believe even Octavius, so other things you wouldn't think of impact or fall under skill potency. A lot of weird interactions with that, but regardless, it's a great one to level up. And skill resist, that is kind of speaks for itself, reduces all the incoming damage by multiple skills, and so those, but hands down, again, are the best. Boots, gloves, belt. Work on those first. Critical rate, it's nice to have, especially if you're going to physical attack deck. If you do that, though, you're going to also need to increase your hit rate on your helmet. So just keep that in mind. And against people with high dodge, from the boots, they suffer. And since boots is such a popular piece to roll high on, that's why it's not as popular to go high on those. So the material, the equipment looks nice and all, but how do we get all those materials? Well, the best way is through smelting and lucky flip. And so let's show you that really quick. So go to the smelting menu, here we go. And it's a long process. You can see that these, I can stick in another one right now. Let's go ahead. Look up the equipment that you need to craft and start with it. So boots, belt, and what's the other one? The gauntlets. And so those are the three most important. Decide which one's the best for your situation and put those materials in. It takes a long time to craft these things, but over time it stacks up to quite a bit. Lucky flip is the second best thing. You go here, and if you are at full Alice bonds, okay, so 96,625 gems, that's what it takes to get all Alice bonds. If you have enough for that, then I want you to go ahead and every day flip 3 times. First one's free, right? Flip the second one, then flip the third one. Costs you, I think, 15 gems to do that every day. Well worth it because you're going to end up getting a lot of materials from here. A lot of high-level ones sometimes, even maybe a lucky spark or two. And you will quickly assemble what you need to craft in a reasonable time period. Now, when I was at full Alice bonds, and I was new to this game, I actually thought it was a good investment to spend several thousand gems, and I'd refresh, do it again, refresh, do it again, refresh, 3 flips, sometimes 4 flips if I saw a lot high percent getting gold. Again, it's up to you, but I thought that was a good investment of gems right off the bat once I had enough for Alice bonds. Right now, I'm actually almost short for the next Alice bond, so I am not flipping more. correct a mistake that I made in my last crafting guide. So I went ahead and got rid of that previous video to replace it with this video, the correct way to most efficiently craft your equipment. And the mistake that I made in that video was thinking you could go from level 1 straight to level 3, straight to level 5 gold equipment. It's actually more efficient to go level 1, 2, 3, and then 5. And so let me show you that really quick to clear up any misconceptions. So go into craft, and so first we're going to craft that level 1 equipment, right? So go into craft, and it's still the same for the basic level 1 equipment. We're going to put in 2 basics right here, right, to craft your level 1 white equipment. So we'll go ahead and do that. Bam, done. Okay, now we go back into level 1, back into it, and we stick it back in. And now we put 1 purple in, just 1, and this will give us a level 1 purple equipment. Great. Okay, go back in a 3rd time, level 1. Stick it in, and we're going to stick in all purples. So, and right here, oh, let me go ahead and craft a jawbone really quick to make sure that you can see this. So we can see jawbones, here we go, upgrade purple. Okay, good. So craft, sword, jawbone. Alright, this is our 3rd time entering the level 1 equipment. And here we go, this will give us our level 1 gold equipment finally. Let's go ahead and craft that. Perfect. Okay. And so from right there, we will go into a level 2 equipment. So we'd stick in our level 1 right there. And to get to a level 2 gold equipment, you can see we'll start with all gray, but look what happens. A 73% chance. Ugh. And when IGG, they're gonna screw you for that percent not being 100. So, but all we need to do is put in 1 purple. That's it. And look what happens to our percent. Almost 100%. You can feel safe in that. And so we're going to go ahead and craft level 2 again. Gold equipment. Done. Okay. Oh, look, we even got a bonus. Okay, level 3 is the next step. So click on level 3. Insert the gold. And for this one, you put in all whites and 1 gold. See, look, so far they're all white, right? We're putting just one gold equipment. Boost that to 100%. 100%. This is a lot superior over the other path that I showed in the other video. It's way better to go level 1, 2, 3, just like we did here, and then to 5. Okay. Craft. Alright, perfect. Now we go into level 5. And for level 5 we would need all gold. And in the previous video I was not successful and crafted a purple. In that case you do have to dismantle. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and craft our level 5, hopefully golden boots. Last time we failed in my demo video, so maybe this demo video, since I've crafted all this unnecessary equipment, maybe the fates will bless me here. Okay, so this right here, we've built up to this point, right? Level 5, or level 5 equipment piece of our choice. Actually does not matter which piece you stick in for the level 3 gold equipment. The highest percent chance we can get is a 42% chance. 42, that's it. IGG is pretty stingy about this equipment stuff. So most likely it will turn purple, and we have to prepare ourselves for that. If it happens, don't be too disappointed. It happens a lot, actually. And in that case, we just dismantle it, and we get 2 purple materials back. So we lose a lot, yeah, but at least we got something back, and it makes our equipment more special when we do finally get it. Of course, we hope for a good secondary attribute. Some of the best ones, in my opinion, are boosting all attack and all HP. Those are the best. The other ones I've seen are increased control success rate. I have one of those currently. Anyway, let's go ahead and stop talking and do this. Oh, well, actually, one note. See this bonus skill down here? Do not worry about these. Do not worry about bonus skills until you're later in the game. You have a lot of sparks saved up. And then we can talk about Noble Lord or Planewalker equipment, and we'll talk about how to use sparks later. But don't worry about that now. Definitely not a beginner's thing to do right here, so do not worry about that. So we're going to go ahead and craft and hope. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh, it worked. And guess what? These boots are better than my previous ones, and I got, it's not huge, but I got a bonus plus 89 attack. Wow, I just got blessed for making this video. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll equip these in a second. Let's go ahead and show you my equipment. So, okay, so right now, look at this. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. We're gonna gain a whole like about 6%, 6-7% on our dodge and attack. So definitely an upgrade here. All right. And these boots, I will probably use these to craft a Planewalker or even a Noble Lord version later. So I'm not going to dismantle those. But yeah, so keep your old equipment that's gold like that. You'll need them later. But this, I'm excited for that. It's not like the best percent, right? It goes up to 40, but that's still pretty dang good. Alright, so the shortcut for making gold materials, basic gold materials, and what do I mean by basic? Well, when you click on one of these crafting equipments here, each group of 2 use 2 basic materials. So let's look at the sword, for example. The jawbone, talon. For boots, see armor, it's the same here. Jawbone, talon. For boots and helmet, basic materials are these gnarls and steel. The last 2, we got the sawtooth and the fur. And so we're going to show you how to make level 1 or make gold materials. It's a shortcut and save yourself. So what you don't want to do is go to your materials here. Let's say we wanted a gold fur, right? You don't want to go like this and upgrade using 4 of those purples to make 1 gold. You're actually losing a lot of material there, and that translates into a lot of lost time. So here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to go ahead and try to get gold sawtooth, or a gold fur. So we're going to go ahead and start and make our level 1. So craft. Okay. Now go back in. Stick that right back in. Put 2 purples in. I'm sorry, it's not right. We put 1 purple in. We're going to make a purple level 1 equipment now. See? So keep track of our materials. So this is only 3 white so far and 1 purple purple material. So we're crafting. Guaranteed to get a purple here. Okay. Go back in. Slap that right back in. Put in 2 more purples. Okay, and then look what happens. We're going to get a gold level 1 equipment with only spending 3 purple materials and a few whites. Okay, so we're going to craft. Okay. Now we just go into stash, go to our equipment, find our glove we've just made. Here it is. And we're going to dismantle. And it's going to turn to one of those two basic materials for that equipment. Fur. There we go. And that is the shortcut.